Okay, welcome back, tutorial group. So what we're going to do today is we're going to discuss the importance of a class representative. What's really important is I'll go through the reasons why we need class representatives and what they will be doing, and then you will need to self-select, or we'll select for you and ask you to write about yourselves so that you can present yourselves as the class rep, and then we will vote. So what we've got here is the role of the class or the group representative. So it says it's important that it is a role whereby it's to get the views of the whole class or the group. So if you've got any issues in the class, you are there to represent things for them. It's to represent the views of the whole class or the group at a student forum and meetings, including meetings with the head of faculty or the curriculum manager. Furthermore, it's to give feedback to the rest of the class or the group on meetings that you had with the curriculum manager or the head of faculty. So you're relaying back the information that you got while you were there, for example, in those meetings. And then to make sure that all the information is passed to the rest of the class. You will get training as well, so that you learn how to speak, you learn how to present yourself, you learn your responsibilities, and how to make sure that you can communicate effectively with the higher management, so you can sort of get your point across and ensure that you're getting what you need for the class or the group that you're representing. Now, there are a number of benefits to being a class rep. Okay, you're not just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Although that is a very important aspect, you're also going to get something back. So it helps you to find out about how the college works. You can then see the systems that are in place, the processes, the procedures, and you can better understand why things happen the way they do, or make some changes. You are able to contribute your ideas and views of your class at meetings and influence decision making. So you understand that your role as a class rep means that you can explain what is happening to the class, as well as explaining the class's issues towards making significant decisions. What's important is you can find out more about how meetings are run and what you can do about it, and then you can practice your speaking aloud in meetings, which is really important as you're progressing. I mean, that's why we give you presentations to do, but also as you're progressing in your careers, you need to be able to effectively communicate and to be using the nerves that you might have to speak within a group, but being able to do it in a manner that you can make your point and you can showcase what you know and what you need to find out and represent the people who really need your support. And as a class rep, you can do that. And of course, it looks great on your CV. Being able to say that you communicated with different people looks really good on your CV, and the practice is great. So what I'm going to give you when we come in is a statement piece that you need to write. So for example, you need to tell what your name is, the group, and then you say, why do you want to become a class rep? How can you represent your class effectively? What qualities do you have? And I want you to dig inside and think about all the good things that you know about yourself and put them down here, okay? And to talk about them when you're trying to be the class rep. It's important that we give everybody an opportunity to try this out, and we will have 2 class reps, to work together in tandem with each other so that you can support each other as well. So it's really vital that you fill this in. The type of things you want to think about are your strengths and your qualities. What do you hear people say about you when they're saying positive things about you? What do you know about yourself that can be really useful in society and for your class? And that you will be able to attend your training and the meetings as well, because if you can't attend meetings, then unfortunately you can't really be present for the decision making or to get your views across for the class. And if you don't get the training, you might not effectively be able to communicate those bits of information. So it's vital that you are able to do so. Now let me just make this smaller. There is a election. Let me show you a little bit better. Maybe if we make it larger. make it much larger. So that was the candidate statement. I've tried to put it in different colors. When you see it, it might not be in different colors. It's just in black and white, but I just thought each section you can see highlighted effectively that way. So there will be a voting ballot. So we'll put all the people's names down, and then we will make a vote for the people that you would like to represent the class, and then we will pick out and see who gets the most votes, and they will represent the class. Now, if you don't fulfill your duties, unfortunately you cannot stay as a class rep. So if you don't attend sessions, if you are breaking the rules, if you're getting warnings, then unfortunately that class rep position will be taken away from you, because you can't really represent a class. You can't really be in a position to explain the procedures and rules of the college if unfortunately you can't follow them yourself. You know, you have to work within the system to get things done. So I believe that's what we're going to do. You need to elect yourself a class rep, but first you need to write about yourself. So let's get to it. Thank you.